Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. In the studio / gallery, I have tools. I think something I made out of, held 2 tubes of lipstick, moisturizer or lipstick. I have a Sharpie container that I cut down after it held down the pen, like so. And I rounded the end and made it kind of floppy, not supported on the end, because I think I might use that tool to swipe with. I have a piece of cut acetate that came from my 16 by 20 inch protective panel from the canvases, the value pack at Michael's. I have a shovel in case. That's going to go away for the moment. I have used the circle and tried to measure and give myself a nice chalk line around the center so I have some idea of what I might be doing to leave a center alone. These are all swipe tools. This is a bucket of Floetrol, 3 ounces to be exact. The amount is not important. I have been dipping my swipe tools into my Floetrol and using them that way. And I think what I want to do to start is to give myself some gold and try and make it go all the way around the edge of my canvas. In a somewhat even way. And then I'm going to give myself a black edge, I think. Although my muse just whispered in my ear, said the hot orchid from Color Art would be better. So maybe I'll do that instead. If I don't make it all the way around, I'm going to stop and refill. I'm inclined to let that fall this way. It does not really matter that much at this point what's going on yet, because I will be swiping through everything. Okay, there's a start. I'm going to let that drain into a little cupcake container so I can scavenge the paint. I don't think I'm going to do anything else with it, but I might. I'm basically just going to try and put down colors I like. I really want a black strip. Not just on the outside. The gold is a Deckward Americana 24 karat gold. Metallic, of course. I expect to be pressing down into this and pulling toward the center as opposed to what I usually do. That is another Deckward Americana 24 karat gold, only this time it has just enough color shifting orange from Folk Art to change it up a little bit, which I like. I'm going to just continue on my way. That is a golden hour. It's a pearl from Arteza. It's plugged. Of course it is. Which will help me introduce you to my tweezers, which are on the Amazon link underneath the link tree, along with lots of other really useful things. Now part of me just wants to learn how to rotate the turntable so I can get everything I've got in an even space. But the other part of me is stubborn. I should have opened that a lot better than it was, but it does not matter. It'll be okay. I am going to find my Anita's White Metallic, because that is what I use also. Ha! Also, that's bugging me. So I'm just going to herd some paint with my Princeton Art Tool Kettle spatula, because it's not going to matter. So far I'm loving my colors, and they seem to be behaving fairly well. This is a Folk Art Purple Flash, which is a color shifting paint. I may grab a little more gold right in here. It might be lost in translation, the two golds next to each other, or it might work out just fine. But we'll find out, and it won't be horrible either way. I'm thinking about some of my orange from Hobby Lobby with iridescent pearl fine mixed into it from Golden. I'm not sure it's the best idea in the world, but I want to use some of my Modern Masters Venetian Blue also. So I'm thinking another dose of this. Try and stay in a circle, and if I can't, I know my spatula will push it in fairly well. Best if you keep it attached to the canvas while you're doing that. But I really don't think it's going to make that much difference right now. There's my Venetian Blue, which is an iridescent metallic. I'd like to get my colors right. The thing is, as I swipe through, I'm going to leave behind some gaps, and I have to be okay with that. And even though this is going to be a stylized sunburst of kinds, or starburst, whatever you want to call it, that was not supposed to end in a question. Okay, I've got some orange sherbet. It's another Arteza color, and it's open, which is really cool. That is another pearl, and I am almost out of that, which is sad because I really like it. It adds nice contrast. I'm tempted to add a little tiny bit more orange here. My blue is sort of going away, but that's to be expected, really. I made up some magenta, which is usually golden iridescent pearl fine laden golden magenta, quinacridone magenta, but this time it's an Amsterdam pink, which I don't know about exactly, and then I just gave a good hefty squirt. That's supposed to be on the inside. Okay, well, it's all going to blend one way or the other. So I'm just going to take my chances. And one more dose of gold, if I can find the bottle I squeezed it out of to begin with. What did I do? Put it away? I don't have any turquoise in there, and I want some. Now I'm tending to think that if I leave the circle in the center for last, I'll be far better off. Because no matter what happens, I can always push back the color. I want more of that. I just made this up too. Today, and I had a Lake Blue from Modern Masters, or Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby, and then I had to add some Arteza. What do I want on the outside? Yes, I'm very focused. Just lost my track of my thought. I have put gold all the way around the edges of the canvas. I'm looking forward to trying this. The colors are gorgeous already, but there's probably too much paint. There's a really good chance of that. I'm going to start with my little tool because that seems like a good idea. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a massive mess in the center. I got a scrape dish and a wipe rag. So scrape off my colors and wipe off my pull tool. Try and stay kind of at the same distance. And not go into the center yet, even though I suspect there's going to be a lot of color in there. Can't forget to wipe that tool off. I could also end up using a basting brush, which works really well to add lines. I'm trying so hard just to follow the same trajectory, big word, for the same pattern. I'm getting some good cells and I'm liking them. I got room for maybe 2 more of those marks, and it's still like a gold center. I don't know if I said that already or not. Probably not. Should I do 2 marks or should I? Oh, that's all right. Hopefully they're going to look even enough because I'm not measuring anything again. I'm not sure you could. Okay, so I'm going to just go out with my very same tool. I'm not looking for uniformity at this point. I'm just, well, that's not true. I am looking to make things look a little more cohesive. But I like the cells I had, but they're popping because of the Floetrol. So there's a good chance they're going to continue to stay. And there's also a good chance I'm going to like throwing a basting brush in there. And just because I go out doesn't mean I can't go in again. I'm not sure it really needs it. I'm going to turn it over and drag a thinner line. I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing so I get something uniform. I'm not expecting them to be the same. They're not going to be symmetrical or anything in any way, shape, or form. And I probably am going to stick a few skewer marks, or stick my skewer into the gaps that you see. This is my theory of color, which is if you use beautiful colors, you make a beautiful painting. And I hope I'm right. So that is pretty cool, really, at this point. And I could tip to try and get something to go around the center, but I'm not sure that that's the way to go. And I seem to have gotten, there we go. I was going to say, I seem to have gotten rid of the tool that I really wanted. I was kind of hoping this would work. I don't know what's going to show through or not. My circle seems to be in the center. Maybe I could just pounce on some of these little gaps. I could let them dry too if they weren't integral to the, if they looked good. I would leave them, but I'm not sure that they're important to the design. I haven't made an absolute last call on the potential of the basting brush. I think it might be one thing too many and something that's already pretty cool. But the spatula, on the other hand, is also pretty cool. That's gorgeous. I'm dripping. Don't do that. I'm just going to keep pouncing on my little spots. I got a torch in a second. I got to tell you guys that I do sell my artwork. Should you happen to be interested, you might want to look at the email address that I have included under the link tree. The link tree is the place to find my website, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. All my Facebook groups are there. I don't mind that. I really do want to use the basting brush though. Darn. No, why mess with a good thing? I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need something darker around the center. I'm going to assume that by holding it back from the edge that it will fill in. I'm really hoping so. I meant to use copper in there and I did not do it. I still need a torch. There's my gold. I'm really tempted to pull out my airbrush and see if that helps. See, I'm going to have to try that again at some point in time. Alright, what else should I tell you guys? Thank you so much for all the donations that help keep me painting and the comments that keep my morale boosted. And if you want to be included or invited to the monthly drawing where I give away artworks, you can see what's up for grabs on the end screen video, the exhibition video. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Oh, I'm so OCD. I like the randomness. Alright, I'm going to try this and I'm going to ask for a thumbs up. I'm way up high. I'm really tempted. I think I'm going to wind up using the basting brush to go in there just because I don't want. Although I did clean it and it's, there we go. Yay, it's clean and dry. So let's try that. And see if we can blend and fill because of the tines. And then maybe if I have to, I'll bring a straw back in. And twist that. I'm shaking because I'm nervous because I don't want to mess this up. Let's try the old spin the turntable theory. So I love you guys. There's over 91,000 of you. If you are interested in helping support me, your thumbs up is really appreciated. When you watch the videos longer, it's a big assistance, and I appreciate that very much. I think I'm going to find the fattest. No, not it. Yeah, maybe. No, yes. That's a chopstick. That's not really what I want. For some reason, my skewers with the paintball ends work really well. So I'm just going to find one of those. I got 1 minute left to tell you guys. Teespring clothing under the video is mine. There's all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts. When you shop the Amazon link on the link tree to look for the OXO omelet turning spatulas and the Princeton art tool catalyst spatulas and the like, you help me out. Not that that's really happening anymore because I think my last year at this time was $700 and this year it looks like about $40. So if you guys could manage to start shopping my Amazon link, that'd be a tremendous assistance to me. And I would be so appreciative. I have 2 books and they are on the Amazon link because I can, and Unlimited Possibilities. I'm going to give that one more little go around. And I really do need to make a choice of whether I'm going to do anything. Alright, you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. I will see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. Time is flying. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Still going to torch in a minute if you're still here.